Greetings. This is the video to support your feeding. Now, in the feeding process, first one must discover the hunger. And the question is, are you hungry? As you pause and ponder your hunger, perhaps the question comes about hungry for what? Now, does it matter what you're hungry for? As human beings, we have this innate primal way that gets us really hungry. Now, for some of us, we don't have to hunt and gather to feed the family. However, this hunger is very, very well alive. Now, for some of us, the hunger is pointing towards external things, the ambition, the hunger for more money, the hunger for more loving relationships, the hunger for a better body, the hunger for more material things, right? The hunger for more friendships, the hunger for likes, the hunger for acceptance. Yeah. The hunger for sex drive, for long lasting, right? The hunger to be seen, the hunger to be heard, the hunger to be served, right? Are you hungry? What are you hungry for, right? In identifying what one is hungry for, then we can start looking for our prey and go on the hunt. Yeah, but if you don't know what you're hungry for in life, then why are you living? Right? Perhaps you're hungry for silence, hungry for peace, hungry for being, hungry for authenticity, hungry for freedom, hungry for self-love, hungry for finally arriving home, hungry for realizing that you are healed. Yeah? So what are you hungry for? Yeah. Are you hungry for these external things that will only satisfy one momentarily and will leave one not just hungry but starving because you didn't feed the need from within? Or are you hungry for this awakening, for this opening, for this cracking of the shell to show through and realize that you are already fed and realize that you're not really hungry, realize that one is already satisfied? Are you still hungry? Are you hungry for the realization that you are already satisfied? Or are you still stuffing your fucking face, stuffing your eyes with shit you don't need to see, right? Stuffing your closets with clothes, stuffing your banks with cyber paper and made up money, stuffing your wallets with money and plastic cards that mean nothing, that give you no value, that give you no worth, that give you no voice, that give you no real status, but a false belief that you fit in a false box that one made up. Are you hungry for that? What are you hungry for? Are you hungry to be healthy? To feel good from within? Are you hungry to realize that perhaps you already feel good? Yeah, what are you hungry for? Are you hungry to lose weight, to get a six-pack, so you can show off your physical body, so you can get the attention that you want? Are you hungry for attention? Are you hungry to lose weight because you're unhealthy? Are you ready to get healthy? Are you ready to get well? Yeah? Are you hungry for education? For constant feeding your mind just so you can sound good, to the world so you can feel better about yourself in an intellectual conversation that does absolutely nothing but you, nothing for you, but fill your mind, clutters your mind with shit that doesn't serve you? Are you hungry for intellect? I must know more. I must learn more. I must continue to pack it all in. Are you starving for knowledge, or are you hungry for insight and wisdom? Are you hungry to make up your own way, live your own life in your own way? Are you hungry to realize that you are unique in your own way and you live a unique life? Are you hungry for this? Or are you hungry to copy information, paste it, regurgitate it to make it sound like it's yours? Because you're afraid of fucking it up. You're afraid of getting it wrong. You're afraid of not being heard. You're afraid of not showing off so you can be shown up. Are you afraid? Are you living in fear? Right? What are you hungry for? What are you hungry for? Are you hungry for more material things that won't fit in your urn, in your coffin? What are you hungry for? Are you hungry for relationships that only satisfy your ego to make you feel better about your existence? Or are you satisfied with the relationship you have with yourself that emanates this truth towards every relationship you have with the world? What are you hungry for? This is the moment of realization of what are you starving for, or are you already satisfied with life? What more do you want that you're creating a hunger for? Are you hungry for goals? Set up goals and set up wish boards with paper and people you don't even know. Fill it up with things you don't even need to satisfy things you don't even want temporarily, just so you can get hooked and addicted to that point from I'm hungry to getting it. And once you got it, there's the next shit. There's the next person. There's the next relationship. There's the next thing. There's the next career, right? There's the next workshop. There's the next healing modality. There's the next doctor. There's the next book. Are you hungry for that? Are you enough? Are you satisfied? Have you eaten well? Have you fed mind, body, spirit, source, home well? Are you hungry for more homes? Speaking of home, are you hungry for more homes? I know a lot of millionaires, you know who you are, that have 1, 2, 3 mansions and have never felt what it's like to have a home. Homeless. You have the structure. You know who you are. But you don't know what it's like to have a home. And you want more. This is good. Realize this, because this is what got you hungry. Realize what got you hungry. Realize if you're satisfied. Because I also know poor people that live in shacks, exposed in nature. Here, a few miles away from my home in the mountains of Costa Rica, poor people, and I visited them, family of 5, and it's a home, yeah. Some of you have plenty and are still homeless, are still poor, are still suffering. What are you hungry for more? Are you realizing that you're satisfied? Have you realized it? Or are you so fucking caught up in all the bullshit lies you've been telling yourself, your family, your dad, your mom, your social circle, the community? Lying, constantly lying, going to school that you don't want to study, studying things you don't want to learn about, creating careers you're not interested in, and then you're 45, and your parents die, and then you decide to start living your life, all because you were disappointed and afraid that you were going to disappoint them. You were going to let them down. Have you let yourself down? Are you hungry to realize that now is the time for these pointings to be planted, but one must remove the seeds of false illusion, of false hunger, the luxury to be hungry, right? For things that you don't need because you're satisfied. If you're hungry, if you're overweight and you're really hungry to lose that weight, stop eating shit. Stop it. This is your time. Now is your time to get well, to get off your ass and start working, start moving, start deciding right now, I'm going to lose the weight because I need to be healthy. I'm hungry for wealth, for well-being wealth. I'm hungry for the wealth of health. I'm hungry for the wealth of vitality. I'm not hungry for food. Stop overeating. Stop eating processed meats, processed foods, processed sugars, refined this, refined that, artificial this, artificial that. Stop it. It's this fucking simple. It just takes hunger. Are you hungry? Are you hungry to create space in your life for great relationships and start a beautiful and amazing empowered relationship with yourself? You have to make room for it right now. Are you hungry for space? To create space, one must need to start from within, right? Decluttering the mind state, decluttering the relationship one has from within, the limiting beliefs, decluttering the home or the house or the container where you hold your shit, right? Declutter people that don't lift you. Declutter. Move on. You will disappoint them. You will feel bad. Are you ready for a whole, happy, complete relationship with self? Start with you. Emanate this truth from self, and you will attract just that. Are you hungry for that? Make space. Are you in a relationship, romantic relationship involved with someone that does not support your growth? Watch yourself grow and watch these people come out of your life. Are you hungry for that? Are you hungry to be alone in the world for whatever it takes to stay true to yourself for whatever long it takes? Are you ready to live a life of authenticity and stop fucking lying to yourself and your circle and your community and the people and the social Instagram and the social Facebook and the social lies, socialization, social eyes, right? From here out, are you hungry for true connection, authentic connection? Stop lying to yourself. Are you hungry to get well in your mind? Think good thoughts. Think positive thoughts. Notice, become aware when you're limiting yourself. When you're saying, I'm not good enough. I can't do this. I'm not strong enough. It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Even if your mother told you you weren't that, it's bullshit. Fuck it. Even if your father told you you weren't enough, it's bullshit. Fuck it and fuck him. This is where the fuck it attitude gets strong. Because everything's at service. Are you ready to say fuck it and get really hungry? And love those around you for putting you in a place where you allowed yourself to be put. Living a lie. Are you ready to live your truth? Even if it means quitting your job. Even if it means moving on, creating space, create more space. Are you ready to make space? Declutter. Declutter your mind. Declutter your closet. Declutter your refrigerator. Declutter your rooms. Every room in your house, in your apartment, your efficiency, in your mansion. Declutter. Declutter your vehicle, your trunk. Declutter the suitcases. Declutter the subscriptions that you have. Declutter your library from all the self-help bullshit books that don't do shit for you, but just conceptualize, idealize, and fill your mind with intellectual language that you still have not put to use. Fuck it. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Burn the fucking books. Unsubscribe to all the motivational talks you've subscribed to. Stop taking self-help workshops and journeys and retreats and start making real change. You don't need anyone to remind you how hungry you are and how satisfied you already are. Yeah? Look at your life. Hard look at your life right now. Are you hungry for real fun? Real fun, gratification, happiness, the byproduct of gratification, harmony, ease. Are you hungry for ease? Living a stable, steady journey of life. Are you hungry for this? Perhaps you're already living this way, and the hunger is the realization, shifting the focus of third eye, or as some call it, the first eye. Yeah. Are you hungry for this realization? It's time. It's time to realize you are satisfied. And for some, it's time to realize that you've been starving. Are you starving to believe, have full faith, devotion, whole heart devotion, whole heart trust, whole heart faith in life and the greater good, divinity, truth, love, higher self, God, whatever you want to call it? Or are you still going to be going to church and not make any changes in your life? And not respect the neighbor, respect your brother, respect your sister, respect your parents, respect those that trigger you, those that get in your way, respect those that uplift you. Honor them, love them. Are you ready? Are you hungry for this? Or are you satisfied that this is part of your practice? Are you hungry, right? Or are you still practicing your yoga? Yeah, you know who you are. Your meditation. Running from this ashram to that ashram, from this guru to that guru, and still have not found the courage and the fucking guts to forgive your ex-relationships, to forgive those in your life that you've allowed to be hurt by, to forgive those in your life that have caused pain on you. Are you ready to forgive? Are you hungry for forgiveness? Are you ready to forgive right now those that have caused trauma? Those that have hurt you physically, abused you physically, abused you sexually, abused you psychologically, abused you mentally, abused you in your life, traded you, betrayed you, kicked you to the curb, broke your heart. Are you ready to forgive? Are you hungry for freedom? Freedom in your heart. Are you ready to forgive? Are you hungry to be free? Because it takes forgiving. It takes giving yourself forth. This is what it takes. Are you this fucking hungry, or are you gonna still holding on? Are you still gonna hold on to that pain? Are you still gonna hold on to that victim that has been surviving with this pain? So you can find a sense of worth, so you can find a sense of living small. Are you ready to live big? It means forgiving. Are you hungry for this? It means letting go by bringing it really close to heart, really close to mind. All your traumas, all your pain, all the betraying, all the letdowns, all the disappointment. Bring them out to fruition. Bring them out because you gave them space. You moved the soil, planted this seed, and it's been growing and you've been watering it. Are you ready to let go of fear and realize that whatever happened, happened? It just happened. It sucked. It hurts. It may even hurt right now as we're bringing it to mind, bringing it to heart, and maybe you feel it in your body right now. Are you hungry to relieve yourself, to free yourself? It starts by forgiving and accepting these truths. Circumstances and situations happened. Thank God, this is my fuel. Thank God. Thank them. Thank the circumstance. Thank the pain. This is the fuel. Thank the love that is fueled by all these circumstances in life. Thank right now that I get to forgive and give myself forth and offer myself to the pain. And there's nothing to let go of, but rather bring in, and from a place of love and compassion, really love the circumstance, the story that happened, the individual or individuals that did this to you, the pain that was felt. Love it. Are you ready for freedom? Love it. Are you ready for freedom? Love them. Are you ready for freedom? Love him, her, or the company, or the corporation, or the group, or the politics. Love them. Love them. Are you hungry for love? Perhaps a realization is that you're satisfied. Good. Are you hungry? What are you hungry for? Yeah. What are you hungry for? What are you hungry for?